Yes, welcome to Bikes of Rye. Tomorrow I'm taking my 2020 Triumph Street Triple 765 RS for its second annual service. The bike is almost 2-year-old. I've just pulled the bike out of hibernation. It's literally been off the road for the past 4 or so months, 5 months. I don't like to ride it in the winter, but the bike is going to be sold very soon also. And so it's important for me to get this bike ready for sale. I wanted to share with you guys sort of what's involved with the second year service and kind of give you an idea of what's involved, how much it costs. So without further ado, let me show you the items that I've purchased in preparation for its second annual service. So first up we have an oil from a brand called Smith & Allen. Now these guys are based in the north of England, okay? These have been producing oil for the past or nearly 100 years, and this is a 10W40 oil, which is what Triumph recommend, as well as being a semi-synthetic obviously, and this oil meets all the standards required for the modern motorcycle. So if you can see here, JASO MA2, so it's important that you get an oil that has that specification, and it'll be fine to use in your Triumph Street Triple. This oil cost me £22 delivered, which I think is an absolute bargain for a real top quality oil. On top of that, obviously I've got myself an oil filter, as well as .4 brake fluid. Because the bike is 2-year-old, you need to change the brake fluid. These items were purchased from a company called wemoto.com, and I had these delivered for £17.49p. Now, because the bike has covered 4,500 miles, I haven't actually yet changed the front tyre. So what we have here is a Pirelli Supercorsa V3, and I ordered this bad boy from Demon Tweaks, and this cost me delivered £132. So the bike is booked in for 8:30 in the morning. It's going to be a cold one, but I'm going to take you with me. What we'll do is we'll drop it off, have the work done, see how much it costs, how long it takes, and then maybe go for a little blast afterwards, because it's been a while since I've ridden it. So see you in the morning.
Well, good morning. So let's see if the bike will actually fire up. Because it's been sat a while, I'm a bit concerned I didn't have it on a charger of some sort to keep the battery topped up. Clutch in. Oh, there she goes. There's cobwebs on it. Also, if you're new to the channel, I used to have a full SE Project exhaust system fitted, and I've taken that off, removed it and put the standard exhaust back on, and it's a dramatic difference. We'll just let it warm up for a moment. Also to note, if you're going to leave your bike sat for a while with fuel in it, best to use premium fuel because it actually lasts longer. It doesn't go off quite as quick. Well, I can say the front tyre is definitely low on air pressure. Feels like I'm riding around on a mattress. You know, I've forgotten how light this bike is. I actually own the Yamaha Sony A5100. That's a big old heifer. You jump on this and it feels like you're riding a push bike. Even with a flat front tyre, still feels nimble. You know, everything feels so soft and refined. The clutch is so light. The gearbox is so beautiful. My gosh, you know, it's really obvious, because obviously I mentioned that I own a Yamaha Sony A700, and that's a big old rugged machine, very raw. And so now riding this, everything feels so well engineered. Not to say the Yamaha Sony isn't well engineered, it's built for a different purpose. Here we are, motorcycle pit stop. My girlfriend has kindly driven down with the bits in the boot. Oil filter and brake fluid, and one Supercorsa V3. What I'll do is I'll just put the steering lock on, pop the key through the letterbox.
Five hours later.
Okay, bike is all serviced. Let's go for a little pop. That feels better. Got to take it easy on a brand new front tyre, so I can't go too mad. I just want to go for a little ride on my little baby. So I'll be honest, I'm a bit surprised how much I just paid there on collection, and maybe I should have checked before booking the bike in, because I paid £202. Now, considering I supplied the parts, that's a lot. How much would it have been? I mean, like, yeah, granted I had the front tyre changed, okay, but I supplied the tyre, I supplied the oil, the filter, the brake fluid. He did say that he checked the, he plugged it in and checked the diagnostics and all that, you know, run a diagnostics check, and I guess he obviously checked the bike over. Still though, I'm going to ring up Triumph and ask them how much the service would have been, and I will pop that on the screen now as a comparison and see which is a cheaper method. So I am tempted to go on a couple of rides on this bike before I sell it, because I've only done 4,500 miles on it, which isn't a lot really. Bike's still like brand spanking new, mate. The mechanic actually said, funny enough, he hadn't heard of the oil that I used for this bike, which I find surprising. And that's, you know, that's obvious when you don't have a big marketing budget, isn't it? I mean, typical brands, you know, they spend a lot of money on getting their oils known, right? And that's why you pay extra for the oil. So if you actually hunt around a little bit, you can find oil just as good as quality as the top brands, but you're obviously not paying their marketing budgets on top of it. Let's give her a second gear pop. Oh yeah, still goes, it still goes. Anyway, I'm going to leave the moto vlog here, guys. I hope you found it valuable. If you did, please share your thanks with a thumbs up. I appreciate it. I'll also put out one more final review, if you like, of this street triple of mine and my thoughts and opinions of 2-year ownership. So if you want to see that, please subscribe, keep an eye out. It'll be on my channel very soon. But with that said, I will hopefully see you on another one very soon. Thank you for watching. See you later.